How did Mehmed the Conqueror really die? Poison or fate? He was the man who shook the world, the Sultan who shattered the walls of Constantinople and carved his name into history as Mehmed the Conqueror. But in the spring of 1481, the mighty ruler fell suddenly ill. Whispers echoed through the palace halls. Was it gout, poison, or something more sinister? Was he betrayed by those closest to him? Did ambition claim the life of the empire's greatest hero? This is not just the story of a death, it is the unraveling of a mystery that changed the fate of an empire. This is the final chapter of Mehmed the Conqueror. The death of Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror, one of the greatest leaders of the Ottoman Empire, remains a historical issue that has sparked widespread debate among historians. While some accounts suggest he was poisoned by his physician Yaqub Pasha, other sources confirm that his death resulted from complications of gout. This article examines the evidence and disputes surrounding the cause of the conqueror's death and analyzes the historical and political dimensions of this event. Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror died in 1481 CE during his military campaign in Anatolia. He suffered from chronic illnesses, most notably gout, which worsened his health in his final years. However, the circumstances of his death, including its sudden occurrence, raised suspicions of poisoning, especially amid internal conflicts within the Ottoman court. Some historical narratives claim the conqueror was poisoned by his physician, Yaqub Pasha, a Jewish convert to Islam. It is alleged that Yaqub Pasha conspired with Grand Vizier Karamanli Mehmed Pasha to poison the Sultan, aiming to consolidate their power after his death. This narrative relies on sources such as Paşazad's Tawarikh-i Osman, Histories of the House of Osman. Many historians dismiss the poisoning theory, arguing that the phrase void drink in historical texts refers to an emetic medicine, not poison. Yaqub Pasha retained his position after Mehmed's death, undermining claims of his involvement. Additionally, contemporary sources did not mention any criminal suspicions regarding the Sultan's demise. The conqueror suffered from gout, a condition causing severe joint inflammation and potentially fatal complications such as strokes or heart attacks. His health deteriorated in his final years, exacerbated by stress from military campaigns and the daily governance of the empire. The Sultan's death occurred at a critical juncture, as he planned ambitious military campaigns, including an invasion of Italy. Some historians argue his sudden death resulted from an internal conspiracy to halt his expansions, particularly due to tensions over succession between his sons. These theories reflect the political rivalries within the Ottoman court. Rumors spread that Yaqub Pasha was killed by the Janissaries after the Sultan's death, but these claims lack evidence. In reality, Yaqub Pasha continued serving the Ottoman state under Bayezid II, supporting his innocence in the alleged poisoning. Modern historians, such as Şehabuddin Tekendag, reject the poisoning narrative, attributing it to mistranslations of historical texts. They note that Orientalist Franz Bobinger's campaign to tarnish Mehmed's legacy, including converting his mosque into a museum, further fueled skepticism toward poisoning claims. Ultimately, Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror's death likely resulted from natural causes linked to gout and deteriorating health, not poisoning. Despite conflicting narratives, historical evidence suggests he died naturally, leaving behind a monumental legacy as one of the Islamic world's greatest leaders.